Welcome to Gracie's wig journey. Today, we're going to get into the weeds. I'm going to share with you my personal journey, the day that I started noticing chunks of hair coming out into my brush. I actually panicked. I want to share with you what I did, and I want you to learn from me so that you will be more successful and everything won't be so scary. Come with me and let's begin. All right, so you just got diagnosed perhaps with an alopecia areata. You're losing your hair. It may take 9 months to a year to grow back, and you panic. At least that's my story. Yep, I came home from the doctor. I cried and bawled, but then I said, no, I'm going to figure this one out. And I got in my car. I drove to my local beauty salon and went in to talk to the beauty salon lady that I knew. And she happened to have what they call toppers right there. And I'll show you what I did. Did I buy one? Of course. That day, that moment, I bought a topper. And toppers come in all lengths. And my hair issue was, and of course my hair is all grown back. You see, and I wear it back, but it's still very, very thin. But it's all grown back. But what I had is that right here was huge chunks came out of my brush where you would see the line, you were able to see my scalp. So I didn't want to wear a scarf. That gets a little old. So I bought a topper that day. This is what it is. It was a human hair topper. And a topper basically is just as it says. It's a little topper on the top of your head. They have these little combs that are metal that you click on. So they're loose, and you put it on top of your head into the little combs, and then you clip the little metal clips, and you're all set. Then you take your own hair and kind of, bring it all together. And that kind of worked for a day or two, but I kept thinking, I need a longer one. So what did I do? I jumped in my car and I went back to my salon, and I bought from the same company. It's a beautiful company out of California that makes these this is human hair topper. Here's a bigger one. You see how much longer it is? But when I was there, I talked to my beauty salon lady, and I said, but the color is a little bit too blonde, because it was mostly blonde. And so she did color it, and it really it matched my hair color, because that's what we tend to do. When you're brand new into this topper or wig world, you tend to, your very first purchases, you want to look almost your own natural hair color, right? Now these were both human hair. So human hair, she was able to change the color. Now if you buy a topper that is synthetic fiber, you can't change the color. And I do have another topper, which I love, a Renau. This is huge. Look at this. See how much bigger this is? And I'll tell you why. This is a topper that actually has a little bit of a filament here, the purpose of which is to mimic your own hairline and fibers growing out, which a lot of your wigs are made that way. But you see it has the same little metal clips here and here. And this is kind of like a topper, almost like a wig construction, because here is what they call a monofilament top, where what happens here, it allows you to actually part this very, very big topper. I can part it any direction on top of my head. I won't put this on to stay on, but let me just kind of lay it on top of my head, because I want to show you how it would lay right here. So and you see, you'd go up and you'd bring it right down to your crown, and then you would take the clips and then you clip it. And then what you do, of course, you comb it and you kind of blend in your own natural hair. I would always go up with my brush, taking filaments from my own hairline and kind of comb it up, you see, and back. And that's the way that I would wear these toppers. This one, I tended to wear an awful lot because I wear my hair back in a ponytail a lot. And so this was very, very thick, and it just was perfect when my hair was very, very thin. So this gives you a little bit of information regarding toppers. But what I want you to learn from my mistake, don't buy the very first thing that you come across. It literally cost me hundreds of dollars for those human hair toppers. And it doesn't justify the times that I've worn them, but it doesn't justify the fewer times that I've worn them compared to the synthetic toppers. So if you're experiencing this issue today, I suggest you get in your car, go visit a wig company, or even go visit your own beauty salon and sit down and have a chat. I will put the link below if you're unable to do that, of a company, Patty's Pearls. They are wonderful when it comes to customer service. I only deal with the very top manufacturers of wigs and toppers, and in other videos I'll share with you why. I mean, you can go on TikTok, you can get a topper, even a human hair topper for probably $10. But it's going to be the construction of the top, internal, not only for the toppers but also for wigs, that's going to be somewhat compromised. Now, if you are very adept and you're in the beauty business, or you have a friend that's in the beauty business, I'm sure that you can get your either a wig or a topper for really inexpensive, and they can kind of help you manipulate the actual product so that you can really wear it and it will be secure. I can't do that. I'm not from the beauty industry. I have to depend on top quality of manufacturers. But this Patty Pearls, not only, they're not the actual manufacturer, but they are wonderful in a customer service, and they help you, and you can return things for full credit, and they just will walk you step by step. I find them to be extraordinary in their customer service. All of these companies have that, but I found that they were particularly instrumental in really guiding me through my journey. The links below, as well as for those of you that don't have time, you're professional women, I've even set up a membership. Well, it's not really a membership, but you can purchase a series for less than $1. It's like a library from start to finish of videos, 6 videos, complete everything you need to know to make your plan of action of how you're going to segue yourself through this challenge. But I hope you will learn from my journey so that you will bypass a lot of wasted steps and get right to the bottom in creating your, as I say, marketing plan of action so that you can return to being happy inside. That's my purpose for returning to my channel, is wanting to connect with you. You are the most important person to me. So have a great day. Always be kind. And remember, you do have an internal glow, and your outreach to others bless all that you encounter. Have a great day.